Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I would like to talk about Little Nightmares 2. Now I have played Little Nightmares 1 and I wasn't that impressed. It felt to me just like Limbo, gameplay for the sake of gameplay. Whereas this is completely different. This is on another level. This is some of the greatest gaming I've ever seen. It's amazing. The sound works amazing. The gameplay's amazing. The thought that's gone into it's fantastic. And I can play it VR using the UE VR software. With a little adjustment, all I do is I zoom in just a little bit, so I'm closer to the action, and as you can see from these shots, if you do look around, you do see the edges of the game, but if you zoom in, as I have done here, you barely ever see it unless you actually look around for it. So you're in the game, you're there, and it's amazing. It's honestly amazing. This is the best VR gaming I've had in a long time. Now I don't know what it is about VR games, but a lot of VR games, they are very much like PS2 games. They've all got them same blocky graphics, and they're a bit not very nice either. The only one that really pulls it off is Beat Saber. Now here you see a little bit of a issue where I've gone close to the character and look, his head's got stuck because I'm not pulling the trigger to make him duck. But there you sort of get a first person view. Now there is somebody else on YouTube I've seen playing this actually in first person, but I don't really want to do that. Now why is this game so special? Now if you've played Down the Rabbit Hole, this is better. This is Down the Rabbit Hole is very, very good, but this is better. This is getting on towards ICO levels of quality gaming. It's amazing. Honestly, I can't tell you how good. It's been years since I've had something where I really connected with it. The effort that must have gone into this must be astounding. The amount of stuff that must have cut. Now I've played Hollow Knight, got very bored of that. Limbo, good for what it was, but didn't really have that next level, something special, as ICO did in its day, and ICO probably still has today. Now this all looks probably very simple gameplay, Rayman-ish, but it's so not. It really isn't. You see here, you see a wire there, you jump over that. There's a thing there going to drop on your head. You have to think about each piece. Like each piece of this level is a little puzzle, and nothing's too taxing, and it is so much fun. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. Would I recommend it in VR? Why is it not in VR native? Why have they not actually just brought this out in VR? This is what I imagine the people that made Moss wanted it to be. Moss didn't quite reach this level. It was fun for what it was, but it felt a little bit tedious. But you really do feel like you've got to keep playing. Like even getting killed, you don't mind because feeling on your toes keeps you engaged with the game. So if you've got VR and if you like platform gaming and you like ambience, there's nothing here that I've seen. I've obviously got a lot further in the game on my other save, but if there's, you've got to play it. Just play it. If you have any trouble getting the VR working, if you've got a VR headset, just go on YouTube. There's loads of videos on there, people showing you how to get it all up and running. But basically, just download the UE VR, start that, start your game, go back onto the UE VR, press the drop down, then press inject, then close the window that pops up, and off you go. Now that probably sounds a little bit complicated, but it's really not. If anybody gets stuck, I will send them videos, links, what to do. But honestly, this is something special, and I just wish I'd tried it sooner, because I've been in the wilderness gaming. As we all know, if you've seen any of my other videos, I just feel like I've had a dry spell for 10 years. And this feels like we're back. This feels like gaming's come back. It's very special to me, and I hope to complete it. Take care, everybody, and yeah, if anybody's got anything else that works with the UEVR, I have tried Abzu, what is it called, the diving game, but with that there's graphic problems where you're getting colour in one eye and black and white in the other eye. So I'm hoping that on a later update that will be rectified. I have heard that the people that made the UEVR are going to be churning out VR versions of games, so whether that becomes unsupported in time, be a terrible shame if it does, and hopefully somebody else picks up the mantle. Now here you see they got a little bit stuck, couldn't quite climb, and then on the screen it tells you what buttons to press. That's a really nice touch, because there's loads of games where you get stuck and it's, oh, I've got to look at YouTube now to try and find out what I've got to do. But the progression's amazing. You really feel like you're on the next step. Take care, everybody, and yeah, speak to you all very, very soon.